Now we'll move forward with delete data. How to delete a data from our database. So we will have delete.py. After creating this, we will copy the initial statements right from here and we'll paste it over here. And after that, we will execute it. Now we will write cursor dot execute, or you can create a variable and write it over there. It's on up to you how you want to use this. Okay. Oh, let me do one thing. Let me show you how you can use this variable in a query. If you want to use that variable, for example, you want to use this. Let us make del id. Del id is a variable and the id number is 2. If you want to delete this, okay. So what we will do, we will create a query, and the query is something like this: delete from employees, where id equals to 2. If you write over here directly, so this will work. But if you want to use this variable over here, then we need to write it some differently, because if you write this del id over here, then it will take as an means a string. Means it will check that id is equals to del id or not. It will not take the value of del id, that is 2. So if you want to check it, you can check it right over here. uh, we can terminate this function, this over here. Sorry. We can terminate this over here, and then we can write query, and over here we'll commit this connection dot commit, and we'll write connection dot close, and we can print a statement over here: print uh, data deleted successfully. This could be our print statement. Okay. Sorry, it should be in double quotes. Yeah. So this is done. There's a spelling mistake, as I have installed some option of some extension of spelling check, so that I can easily check the spellings employees. So all the spellings are now good, and now we'll execute this. We will have delete.py. So if we execute this, then you will find there is an error over here. You will find column del id does not exist. So it is checking that id, these two, this is it's taking this is also a column, and it's checking that if this column value and this column value are equal, then we will delete that data. If both the column values are equal, then we'll delete that data. But when it is searching this column, it shows that this column doesn't exist. So how we can delete this data? So that's why it throws an error. So now to execute this variable, what we need to do, now this comes the single quote and double quote that we used. We will use this, we will close this double quotes over here, and we will again bring this double quote over here. So what we have done, there is some unexpected token del id. Why is it showing so? Okay, So as we are doing concatenation, so we haven't used this plus because we are concatenating the strings, concatenating the strings. We are concatenating this, then we are adding this into it, and then we at last we are adding this into it. Okay, so now let us execute this code. I believe this will work. Okay, one more thing what we have not done over here. See, we are concatenating, so this becomes a string. Means this double quote makes you understand that this is a string and this is a string. But to write a code, we actually what we require is the entire code should be in double quotes or a single or a means in a quotation mark. So for that, what we need to do, we need to make a quotation mark over there. Okay, okay, wait a minute. There is some other can only concatenate string, not int. Okay, okay. There is some other issue, not this issue. The issue is we need to convert this del ID into str. So we can do one thing. We can pass this. We can typecast this value to string. So after we typecast this value to string, so now the data deleted successfully. We got this output. So if we want to see over here, let us see that is the data deleted successfully. So we will just select star from employees and you will find there is no second data. The ID that was valued for 2, this value has been deleted. So if you have any queries regarding this, you can tell me. If you have any queries to understand this, or if it's all clear, then you can say it's all clear in the comment section so that we can continue with the next part. ID was serial. Does serial number what it automatically gives is in string type? No, serial number is automatically given in integer type, not string type. In Postgres, we get the serial number in integer type. So this is cleared, I believe. So we'll move for the next thing, and that is we will take an input from the user. Okay, Abhishek, but here we concatenate, converted into string type. Yeah, we converted into string type. This is because we are converting this into string type. This is because this particular values means what the query executes is string. Okay, okay, sorry. What you meant to say that this ID what we used over here, this ID is string type or not? Did you meant to say this? Okay, okay, yeah, this is every value over here are stored in string. Means this serial is a string, this is a string, this is a string, this is a integer type, and this is float type. So what type of data is this? Is a string, and we have assigned over here is an integer. So that's why we are converting this into string. If we would have done this as in double quotes and we would have removed this string, then it won't make any issue with this. We can directly execute this. So this is what we need to convert into string.